Hey guys, it's Turner459O, and welcome to my E3 2015 Nintendo Digital Event Reactions and Review video! Yep, you know the drill by this point. It's another E3 conference, and let's get right to it. This presentation was lackluster. I feel like that's the best way to describe it, and I feel like I'm going to be using that word a lot throughout the video, but it just felt lackluster. Like, even pretending for a second that the Sony conference yesterday didn't happen. Let's pretend for a moment that it didn't even happen. Even then, just something about this was just, there was nothing earth-shattering to, except for one. There was one earth-shattering thing to me, but nothing was earth-shattering. Like, I was hoping for something, maybe like a Zelda reveal or a Zelda trailer or something. I know that they said they wouldn't, but it just would have been icing on the cake or something. Just something big that everyone can get excited about. Like, major, huge thing. Like, and even one of the biggest things, which was Metroid, which we'll get to later, just felt like they just swept it under the carpet a little bit. Like, oh, this isn't important. It just was weird. So, starting off, similar to what they did last year with the Robot Chicken sketches, they did sketches laced throughout the entire thing with puppets of Iwata, Reggie, and Miyamoto. It was so stupid. It was so stupid, but I loved it. So, like, it was just harmless fun, and like they segued a lot of sections with the puppets, and like usually they were dancing to like Nintendo music, so that was actually really fun. So yeah, at the end of the puppet video at the beginning, they started transforming into furry creatures, and I had no idea where this was going, which I'm an idiot, because as soon as I saw what Reggie was turning into, I'm like, oh, okay, and bam, they start off right off the bat with the game that everyone knew was going to be there, which was Star Fox on Wii U. And they showed gameplay, and it's Star Fox. Like, I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot. It's blank throughout the entire video, but it's Star Fox. It's like exactly what you think it is. You're Arwing. You're just flying around. One cool thing that they had a lot of in the trailer was the Arwing can transform into a ton of different things, like the Landmaster, and it can even transform into I have no idea what it's called, but the little, like the Raptor mech from Star Fox 2 on the Super Nintendo that was canceled. You could transform into that, so that's kind of cool. And it is called Star Fox Zero, so that's cool. That's seemingly that and Mario Maker are their two big games this year, which is fine. A lot of people are probably excited for Star Fox. Me personally, no, but again, more of an old Nintendo franchise that has been neglected isn't a bad thing. Next, they showed Miyamoto just talking about the game and what the gamepad would be used for, and nothing unexpected. The gamepad is just a cockpit view where you can aim more precisely. That's basically it. Next off was Reggie, just giving a little speech before the main onslaught of trailers start, and he's just talking about how Nintendo's transforming recently with the announce of mobile games, the announce of the Universal Studios partnership, which is crazy. I'm so excited for that. And the fact that they're working hard on the Nintendo NX, which, again, he said they aren't going to talk about until next year. This is really annoying, because people are probably going to complain, like, wow, Nintendo sucks, they didn't talk about the NX. Even though Iwata has stated, like, 8 times at this point that they won't talk about it till next year, because they just said it existed, so people wouldn't be like, oh, Nintendo's moving to mobile, Nintendo's doomed. So yeah, no NX news. I'd be shocked if there was at E3, and there wasn't. Reggie outright said there wouldn't be. And then Reggie starts talking about Amiibo and how much billions they're making off of it. And then they segued into the most popular Amiibo game, kinda, Skylanders, and basically Skylanders going to have a Nintendo crossover. Not with Amiibo specifically, but Skylanders toys that are Bowser and Donkey Kong, and that'll be exclusively on Nintendo platforms. It looked neat, I guess, if you like Skylanders. I don't think them being in the game is going to convince any non-Skylanders players to play the game, because it just was like, you can play as Bowser and Donkey Kong. You can use them as Skylanders. I don't know. I really don't know jack shit about Skylanders, besides the fact that I don't know none of the people I know play Skylanders. I don't know. Just it's fun for kids though. I have cousins who play Skylanders, and they're usually excited about it. So little cousins, very very small. Anyway, then like I mentioned before, it segued into the next game, and it had like the puppets dancing, which was fun. I don't know, like I bet they had a lot of fun doing those. Next off was new Zelda game, not the big one. Zelda Triforce Heroes, which is for the 3DS, and it's on the Link Between Worlds engine, which is awesome. And it's basically 3 swords style multiplayer game. It's basically 4 swords, except with 3 players. Something about it felt like it definitely wasn't main series. Like, when you look at a game like Link Between Worlds or something, or Skyward Sword, it's like, this is a main series Zelda game, but something about this just didn't feel main series. I don't know, it might be. It felt more in line with, I don't want to say crossbow training, that's a bit harsh. I don't know, it's just, I've never been that interested in playing the 4 swords style games. I don't know, maybe I just have no one to play it with, I guess. Well, and the fact that getting a full running copy of 4 Swords Adventures with all the link cables and stuff and Game Boy Advance is basically impossible nowadays. Anyway, yeah, so they said that it's not a focus on competitive multiplayer, it's more of, like, they want it to be cooperative. Because in 4 Swords, it's cooperative, but it's also a fight for rupees, and who's gonna be the King of Darkness, or the King of Light. I forget what the rankings were at the end, but basically you're fighting over rupees while trying to get through dungeons and stuff. Just like in 4 Swords, in single player, you control all 3 of them, and you can switch to them, and you have to get all of you through. Like, so it basically seems like, just like Link Between Worlds was a spiritual successor to a Link to the Past, it seems like this is definitely the spiritual successor to 4 Swords Adventures. And there's a big focus on costumes too. Like, they kept stressing that, like, in this world there's a huge fashion craze, and they just have a lot of people just there's a ton of costumes that you can wear, and I think they said that the different costumes give you different abilities, so that's neat if you care about that. I don't know, nothing about the game really tickled my fancy, sadly. But it's a new Zelda game, and that's coming this year, so that's cool. Speaking of a Zelda game, then they showed the 3DS version of Hyrule Warriors, which we already knew about because leaks ruin everything. I just feel like this year's the year of leaks. It's just like so much going into E3, like, we knew about, and it's just, I don't know. It's annoying. I hate leaks. I just hate them because it ruins excitement. Because you just see it when you're not supposed to, and you're just like, oh, and then when it actually is shown off, you're just like, yeah. Anyway, Hyrule Warriors on the 3DS. It's Hyrule Warriors on the 3DS. Like, what do I need to say? That Wind Waker music, though, that they played during the little preview was awesome, though. I love Hyrule Warriors soundtrack so much. And then they even showed the exact same trailer that was leaked, so that was, again, just a buzzkill, because it's like, oh, I already saw this, cool. Not that that's their fault, like, leaks happen, but it just feels like this year they just have happened way more. Like, starting with the Smash Bros. 3DS leak, it just has escalated so much, to the point, like, the Smash Bros. Characters were leaked. Anyway, it's called Hyrule Warriors Legends, which does that name bother anyone else? Hyrule Warriors Legends. I don't know, just having those two plurals just sounds weird when you say it. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, that's actually 2016, which is surprising. I thought that would definitely be this year, but nope, it's next year. And then we got the Metroid game that everyone has been dying to see, and was it just me, or was this just, like, revealed and then swept under the rug? Like, they just didn't even care. Like, just get Metroid out of the way as soon as possible. First off, it's on the 3DS, which is a bummer. A lot of people were expecting it on the Wii U. I don't even know if Retro is making this one. I didn't see any indication that they were making this one. They probably are, because it's Metroid. 3D Metroid specifically, first-person shooter. And as a lot of people speculated, this is what Blast Ball is. Blast Ball is a game mode in this game, and it's called Metroid Prime Federation Force. And I don't even think there was a date on it, actually. I think that might be 2016. I'm not entirely sure on that one. That was just so lackluster of a reveal, though. It was just like, here it is, gone. I don't know, it just felt strange that such a big franchise for them, Metroid, they didn't even have a developer interview afterward. It just felt bizarre. And next was a barrage of Japanese animes. First, we have a Fire Emblem If trailer. Finally, we have gotten an actual English name for it. It's called Fire Emblem Fates, which is cool. And the trailer was in full English, which was awesome. So they already have the voice cast nailed down and everything, so that's cool. I think I heard Matthew Mercer in there playing as the... I don't know any of the names. I haven't bothered to memorize any of the names because it's just they're going to be different in English anyway. Playing this guy, though, I think it was Matt Mercer, so that was cool. Probably not as cool as Crom, though. Nothing is as cool as Crom. Anyway, just a trailer. We've been seeing so much of that game over the past while that it just... I don't know. It's more Fire Emblem. We've seen so much of it just over the past, 3 months alone. And that's coming in 2016. I don't think anybody expected an English release in 2015. 2016 makes complete sense. I'm guessing February. Next was Shin Megami Tensei Crossfire Emblem. It was so kawaii desu. One thing that was weird about the trailer is that Fire Emblem was in English. They decided to make the E3 trailer English. The Shin Megami Tensei Crossfire Emblem trailer was completely Japanese. Not even subtitles. The only thing they subtitled was the names of the characters. No, there was tons of dialogue in the trailer, and they didn't even do subtitles for them, so that was really weird. I think the general consensus on that game is that we need gameplay, because it's kind of hard to tell what the hell is going on in the game. I feel like we really need gameplay demonstration, because for games like that, it's the battle system is what really matters, and I wish they had shown off a little bit more of it, but oh well. Next was Xenoblade Chronicles X. Again, this is a game that a lot of people know a lot about. It's already out in Japan, after all, and that's exciting for JRPG nuts, because that game looks enormous. I don't think they set a release date. I could be wrong on that. I'm guessing 2015, though. I feel like that's going to be another huge game for them at the end of the year. Wow, this is actually going on really long. This is probably my longest E3 video yet. No time limits, who cares? Next was, I want to point out something. Throughout the Direct, they've been showing segues with Mario Maker alongside the puppets, and the Mario Makers have been different characters. So there was one that showed a little Marth, 8-bit Marth, running in Mario Maker, and a little 8-bit I forget, but it was 8-bit Nintendo characters, which was really cool. That was a cool segue. Cool segues. Next off was Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. I'm confused about Happy Home Designer. I don't play Animal Crossing, for the record, but it seems to be all about decorating your home, and I'm confused because can't you already do that in Animal Crossing? Isn't that one of the huge points, is that you can get money and you can buy stuff for your home and you can decorate it? So it just seems why would you play this when you could just play something like New Leaf, where you get so much more on top of that? It's just, I find that confusing. But that's, for Animal Crossing, that's probably exciting regardless, because it's more Animal Crossing, and that's coming out September 25th. Speaking of more Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing Wii U, and this is easily, I think, the weakest thing they showed off in the entire conference. This was almost felt like a slap to the face, because it's been rumored recently a lot that Animal Crossing Wii U is coming, and they show it off and it looks great, and then it's revealed that this is an Amiibo board game. And again, Animal Crossing Amiibo is yet another thing that was leaked before this press conference, but it's for an Amiibo board game on Wii U. That's it. That just feels like such a slap to the face. And like, I don't even play Animal Crossing. I can't imagine what Animal Crossing fans were feeling, because is anyone really excited for that? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna get a lot of rage in the How dare you not like Animal Crossing Mario Party? Anyway, next off they showed Woolly World, and this was, at this point I was like, yeah, Woolly World, because like, honestly, I'm so excited for that game. Even oh, by the way, Poochie is adorable. We already knew this from the box art, but Poochie, oh my god, I love Poochie so much. That being said, there was nothing new show. They spent like 4 minutes talking about the game, and it's like nothing new. It's most of it was stuff that we found out last year when it was revealed. So it was just, I don't know. The game definitely does look fun though. Definitely like for a completionist. So I'm really excited for that. This looks like there's so much stuff to get, and it looks like truly the first truly great Yoshi game since the original. I hope so, because after New Island we could use something. Anyway, that's coming out October 16th, which is annoying because it's already out overseas. It's like, ugh, god, that's a long way away considering it's already out here, and it's like it's already in English, so it's like, what the hell. Anyway, next, speaking of something that isn't English, Yokai Watch, which I believe is just a big, well, it's huge in Japan. I believe it's just a Pokemon style game, and yep, that was a trailer for the 3DS. I know nothing about it, but I think people are excited for it. I don't know if it'll take off quite as much as it did in Japan, but that's something to look forward to if you're into that kind of stuff, though. And here we go. Here is the biggest announcement for me. This easily made the whole thing. Like, this was, I feel like, again, this was a very lackluster presentation. This, though, oh my god. Okay, so I wrote in my notes, what? Oh my god! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Basically, it's a Paper Mario crossover with Mario and Luigi. Two of the best RPG series out there. Well, Thousand Year Door is the best RPG ever made, in my opinion, and the Mario and Luigi series has been consistently good. Like it just gets better and better with each game. Partners in Time wasn't better than Superstar Saga, but like Dream Team, I love Dream Team, even though a lot of people don't like Dream Team, and I don't understand why, because it's basically Bowser's Inside Story, except done better, in my opinion. Not that Bowser's Inside Story is bad, like, it's great, but I don't know, I love Dream Team. Anyway, oh my god, it's a Paper Mario crossover. So it's Mario and Luigi. It's appears to be on the Mario and Luigi Dream Team engine, which is great because that engine was gorgeous. That was, like, they had a lot of different ways they could have taken Mario and Luigi from the DS to the 3DS, and I loved how they did it because that game looked, the art style in that game was gorgeous. Anyway, it appears to be that engine, same style characters, except with Paper Mario, like, characters in the universe, and I'm so excited for that, as long as it has nothing to do with Sticker Star. As long as it has nothing to do with Sticker Star, I am totally okay with that. And that's called, I actually forget, I think it was called Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. So I think officially it's a Mario and Luigi game with Paper Mario crossover. So I don't think it's a Paper Mario game, which is disappointing. A lot of people, myself included, were hoping for a Paper Mario on Wii U. Doesn't look like we're getting that, sadly. But hell, I cannot complain about Paper Mario and a Mario and Luigi game in one. I can't complain about that. Unless it has anything to do with Star, then I will complain immensely. Next off, they showed a new Mario Tennis. Yep. Next off, they showed Super Mario... Best segue ever. Next off, they showed Super Mario Maker. The World Championships sold a lot of people on this game, myself maybe included, because I have no interest in making, because creativity-wise, I'm a terrible creator. But I really want to play levels, like, that just looks really exciting to me. The game just looks leagues ahead of what was shown off last year, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, those segues with 8-bit Nintendo characters are actually in the game as Amiibo support, so that's pretty cool. If I get to play as an 8-bit Lucina, I don't have the emo, whatever. That's just really cool. Like, that's, I don't know, just honestly, that's one of I think the coolest Amiibo supports they've given. Like, it's just completely cosmetic, but that's really cool playing as 8-bit Nintendo characters, assuming they support, like, all of the Amiibo. Like, if they only support, like, you can play as 8-bit Toad and 8-bit, like, I don't know, like, I hope they support a lot of Amiibo, because playing as an 8-bit Captain Falcon would be badass. Or an 8-bit Ganondorf, oh my god, I just realized that needs to happen. An 8-bit Ganondorf just gets to the axe bridge where Bowser is and just goes right up to him. Just destroys Bowser. Anyway, then they showed off a brand new Amiibo, an 8-bit Pipe Mario. Again, we saw this because of leaks, because they ruin everything. And then they just kept talking about how they want people to make good level design and not be a shit-tastic at it. It was Miyamoto and I believe the director of Woolly World talking about Mario Maker. Anyway, that's coming September 11th. Again, that and Star Fox seem to be their big games, and I guess you could argue Xenoblade for the end of the year. And then Reggie came back. At this point, I'm hoping for something major at the end. Something like a Zelda teaser would be amazing. And he keeps teasing a Mario game for the 30th anniversary, and I'm like, oh, come on, Reggie, give me that Mario game. And nope, it's just a montage of fan-created videos, and him plugging a website they're doing. Let's Play Mario, I think was the name. And I didn't really hear correctly, but I believe that's related to charity. So that's pretty cool. I feel like they should have ended with a game reveal, though, for a game conference. Like, even just a tease of a new Mario game. Like, I don't think they said that they were doing a new Mario game this year. Like, a new 3D Mario, but I don't know. It just, like, this whole thing was just lackluster, I guess. So yeah, that was it. I don't know, it was lackluster. Like, again, even pretending that Sony didn't happen, even pretending that, like, this was the first conference shown at E3, it was just missing something. It needed an oomph to it. There was no oomph. Like, I guess Paper Jam was a pretty good oomph for me, but would it kill them to have showed a Zelda trailer at the end? Would it have killed them? I know that they said they wouldn't, but, like, just a teaser, something. Like, yeah, this is all cool stuff coming in 2015, but here's the big 2016 game. Just a teaser, something, but nothing. Again, I can't fault them, because Aonuma did say when they delayed it that they weren't planning on showing it at E3. I just was hoping that he might be lying. I don't know, maybe I'm just a selfish Nintendo fan, because, like, there was a lot of stuff here. There was a lot, but it's just nothing blew my mind, except for Paper Jam! So yeah, with that, this has been Turner459O. I hope you've enjoyed E3 so far, and I will see you guys next time.